Finally, Overwatch is fun again to play. Oh my god. All right, guys, welcome to the channel. What we're going to do in this video is take a look at the changes on the experimental card that actually I think would be pretty good if they made it into live. But before we do that, we're going to look at the changes that may be terrible and we never want to see them again. The first one is this, the GENJI change. It is just disgusting. Now, I think this is broke. Pretty sure it is, because look at the patch notes. It says cyber agility. Wall climbing speed increased by 50%. Wall climbing now refunds double jumps availability. But there was no wall climbing there. I'm just double jumping over and over again and flying around. I don't want to see this ever again. It's disgusting. It's just get rid of it. But one thing I will say is Overwatch is super fun to play right now. And this is what games should be like, right? We shouldn't be here moaning about stuff. Where's the content? Getting depressed. And no, we should be here playing the game for fun. And Overwatch is fun on the experimental card. It's not fun in competitive. I'll say that. It just ain't. Competitive is pretty trash and it needs to be overhauled. And I hope it does for Overwatch 2. And also, there's no point playing competitive because the game's going to change to 5v5. So why bother with 6v6? It makes no sense. Anyway, let's talk about the other Shimada brother, because this is a change we never want to see again. Storm arrows now ricochets off surfaces up to 5 times. Now, you may remember a time in the glorious past of Overwatch where there was an ability in the game called Scatter Arrow. Now, this ability had a... Well, it liked to delete people from existence. It liked to delete tanks from existence. It would delete you from existence when you did not expect it. It felt horrifically bad to die to. Now, it feels trash to die to Hanzo anyway when he's just spamming arrows and it's like, oh, he's hit me in the head, I'm dead. Yeah. Well, imagine if the arrows are bouncing off walls and they hit you from behind when you just don't expect them to hit you. Yeah, this is bad. Get rid of this change. Now, I know it's for memes. And also, that's the thing we've got to stress here, guys. This experimental card, none of it's going to go live. This video is just a what-if kind of scenario. But remember, it's for memes. The content creators involved, none of them have tried to do anything super serious. There are some nice little kind of serious changes, I think. But all of it's for memes. It's for jokes. So remember, guys, yeah, take it with a pinch of salt. This change is not going to be a thing. I mean, if they let me do the patch notes, I'd go, let's bring back Scatter Arrow and have it like a multi-scatter arrow just to do people's heads in. Anyway, let's get on to some beautiful changes. Oh, my God, this is so good. You see Diva's mech get annihilated. It was beautiful. Also, the stun duration is increased on Earth Shatter as well. But what happens here with Earth Shatter is you do 400 damage, 1.5 meters around the impact of the hammer. So wherever you cast it, you smash the ground, you do, yeah, 400 damage. I like this. It's really cool. Now, these Reinhardt changes, a lot of them are from Overwatch 2. And so just give them those. I mean, Blizzard, you've already done them. So double fire strike, you just give it Reinhardt right now. Who cares about the state of competitive and balance and whatever? The game ain't balanced. The game's a mess. People don't play the game. So just make the game fun, right? Give us 2 fire strikes, but keep them at the normal speed, not the super speed for the memes that we've got on this patch. Earth Shatter, just leave it doing 400 damage. I don't care about the other changes. Just leave it doing 400 damage. But what I will say, blocking an enemy Earth Shatter now plays the voice line, you shame yourself, is incredibly cool. And you can see that's come from, like, Flats, who is a Reinhardt main. He loves Reinhardt. And this is the thing I want to see Blizzard do. Have fun with your game, Blizz. You know what I mean? I want to see more of that. So maybe they keep that. I hope they do. The other thing as well is Steadfast. Now, this is 30 to 40%. Well, it was 30. Now it's 40% knockback resistance. Yeah, like, I think this is an Overwatch 2, right? In a different kind of way. All tanks have got resistance to knockback. Again, it's an Overwatch 2 thing. Just stick it in the game. Like, I've got no issue with that. Oh, and also, Ryan can cancel his charge. Again, an Overwatch 2 thing. Stick that in the game right now. Just do it. Like, I don't, like, they literally have nothing to lose. They're not going to, there isn't anybody left playing competitive Overwatch, you know, to moan about these things. So let's have fun. Let's make the game fun for the last, you know, what we're hoping is the last, like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 months of the game. Because we're hoping that we get some sort of Overwatch 2 stuff next year, like, towards the end of the year, maybe. Oh, anyway, let's talk about something that's super fun, because this is beautiful. Now, this should never be a change, but I've just got to put this in, because this is an absolute honorable mention. Right, I love this. So I really like Zarya. She's my first golden weapon Zarya, and I just love her. But giving Zarya mobility is absolutely disgusting. So you watch me here, like, I can just disengage. It's so good. So basically, you've got more knockback from your alternate fire, and it does no damage to you. So look, I can just jump all over the place. You can get into all kinds of positions, and it's very dangerous for balance reasons, giving Zarya mobility. Very, very dangerous, because she is not mobile at all, and that's because she's got barriers that she can apply to people at range. And also, it means that Well, she can close the distance and do tons of damage with her primary fire, which is the whole thing with Zarya. There's no risk here. Like, you can just disengage. It's so good. I had so much fun playing this. It's great. This is the thing, like I'm saying, guys. It's fun, and I love it. Good stuff. Okay, let's talk about Roadhog. Another honorable mention. Forget Chain Hook. Forget Take a Breather. Whole Hog. Just let him fly in the sky when he uses it. Now, it only works when you point directly at the ground, and he only goes directly straight up into the sky. Just keep this. It's just funny. Just keep it. It's not going to break the game. Whatever. When I first heard this, I thought maybe you could just use it to fire yourself at an angle. You can't really do that, but you just go straight up into the sky. Just do it, Blizz. Just put it in. Like, why not? Just do it, man. It's just get in there, make it happen. Just think about it. You use your whole hog. Maybe you fire it into a grav or something, and you've killed everyone, and you've got a bit of whole hog left. You sort of stand there, like, aimlessly just firing it around. Sorry, Tor, for that as well. Just fire it into the ground. At least you could maybe get onto some high ground and go off, carry on flanking or whatever Roadhog mains do. I don't know. I just think it would be fun. All right, let's move on to Sigma, because this is another honorable mention that, well, needs a mention. Forget Experimental Barrier. Forget Kinetic Grasp. Look at Accretion. This is something that should just be in the game, and I don't know why this isn't. And this is something like a lot of people just put it in the game. They just wanted it in the game. Now, this is Accretion, so when you yeet a massive rock at somebody, it can now be reflected, it can be deflected, and Defense Matrix will eat it. This, of course, means that Genji can deflect back a rock, which kind of makes sense because he can deflect back quite a lot of other stuff, but for some reason you throw a rock at him and he can't do it. And it's a massive rock as well. He just hits him in the face. Also, it adds a little bit of danger to Sigma, because Sigma can't just throw the rock willy-nilly. He's got to sort of think, uh-oh, are they going to... Like, if Genji starts deflecting, then he's going to need to aim away and throw the rock away. And Sigma's a pretty powerful hero, guys. If you guys actually are playing competitive right now, you will know that Sigma is disgustingly powerful, and he has been for a while. So, nerfs to him. Yeah. Okay. This. Yeah, let's talk about DPS. So, I like this. So, your Meteor Strike now casts after 0.5 seconds. It means that you basically 100% hit. You've got a free deletion key on pretty much any DPS, most supports. And you could argue that he already had this anyway, right? So does this really matter that it's made a bit faster? I don't know. Doomfist is in a shocking place right now with balance anyway. There's so many different ways you can counter Doomfist. I know. Sometimes you can take control of a game, but that's only because people on your team are not dealing with him. That's basically why. So I don't know about this one. It's like, yeah, it's fine. Now, the other component to the Doomfist change that I do like is giving him more shields. Now, I didn't think I'd ever say this, because giving Doomfist more shields is like, what the hell? But he kind of needs that extra survivability. And you guys have probably noticed as well, on the screen, we've got Soldier 76. The tac visor change, forget that. But, yeah, I kind of like just the automatic reload after 3 seconds of sprinting. Let's move on to Pharah, because this is one that should just be in the game. Just absolutely in the game. And the only change I care about here is the fact that Zarya... not Zarya. If this was Zarya, that'd be ridiculous. Pharah can just turn off her jump jets and rapidly descend. This makes her so much more survivable. Pharah's got an issue in Overwatch because hit scan is so... You see, I used it there. So good. Hit scan is so powerful in this game. Pharah is very susceptible to hit scan damage, so she gets hammered by hit scan, and it's not fun. This, though, allows her to duck and dive. It gives her that ability to get away quick. I'm going to use it again here. So the enemy team are going to push through the choke. I don't use it in a massively optimal scenario here, but you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm spamming the enemy here. I'm kind of safe. Take out the immortality drone, and I'm going to go high now, so I'm going to boost into the sky. And now I want to drop quick. See that? That is just... It's so good, because you can just drop out of the way if you're getting targeted by hit scan. You can drop down onto a target and take them out super quick. It's really, really good. I really like this change. Just put it in the game, Blizzard. I don't know why it isn't in the game. Again, like I said, what have you got to lose? Like, you've literally got nothing to lose. Nobody is playing competitive. So just chuck it in the game. Okay, now, talking about serious changes, I did say at the top of this video, there are some meme changes. This, though, is really nice. So, Violet came up with this, and Violet is basically the best brig on ladder. Really, really good at brig. Instead of going for memes, has gone to try and fix brig. So Inspire now no longer heals allies, but triggering Inspire reduces the cooldown of Repair Pack, and you get 5 charges of Repair Pack. Now, there's a lot of people pointed out, because I did tweet about this. By the way, follow me on Twitter, which is @Stylosa. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. The thing with this is, though, you don't really heal yourself. So brig becomes a lot more vulnerable with this. I reckon you could get around this if you could Repair Pack yourself. Just think about the other supports, right? They can all heal themselves. Zen, okay, he kind of regenerates his shields, but it's still healing in a way. All the other supports, you know, they heal themselves. Or they have an ability they can use that heals them. Like Anna throws a nade into the ground, Moira throws a heal orb. You know what I'm getting at. Mercy's got a regen. It's all the same, right? Brig doesn't have that in this current version of Brig. But it adds skill to Brig. Now, I'm not saying she isn't a skill, that she doesn't require skill anyway to play. I guess skill's the wrong word, you know. It adds, how can I say this? It makes her more interesting to play. You've got other stuff to look for because now you're looking for targets for repair pack and you're trying to get that whip shot out or maybe that cheeky shield bash or that cheeky melee to recharge your repair packs quicker so you can keep using them. Like, you can see how I'm using them here. They're not amazing repair packs, but they're, well, a repair pack arguably is one of the best heals because it's guaranteed. You just target anybody and you can throw it across the map. It's powerful in that way. But yeah, I really like this change. It came out of nowhere. I would like this to be, well, I'd like this to be experimented on. I'm not saying throw this straight into the game, but I think Brig is, the issue with the hero is Inspire. You get so much value and you can't really see what's going on with Inspire either. Like, you hit somebody, you trigger Inspire. Yeah, it's healing everyone, but you can't, you're not doing anything. You're just literally existing. So I think this is a really good change, but let me know what you think about it in the comments below. All right, let's move on to Lucio. Now, Lucio, forget about Sonic Amplifier change here, but look at the sound barrier changes. Now, again, forget about reduced cost by 30%. Again, that's just straight up for memes. But look at this. Now deals massive damage to enemies Lucio lands directly on top of. This is very much like the Diva Squish D-Mech change. Just give it him. Just let Lucio do this. Just give it him. Just let him drop the beat on someone's head. Like, who cares? Like, just give it him, Blizzard. Make the game fun. Honestly, this patch has proven to me that this game can still be fun. Right? And Blizz, you got the tools to do this. You can make this game fun. And, like, I know you're working on Overwatch 2. You know, I hope to see that soon. That's awesome. But we're left with this game, and we don't really have a reason to play this game. And I have been given a reason from yesterday and today to sit down and put a couple of hours into Overwatch. And I'm going to tell you guys straight away, hand over heart, that's the most playtime I've put into this game for a very long time. Like, I don't want to say all year, because I don't think it's all year, but easily the last 4 months or so. I've never sat down and played Overwatch for any more than 2 hours. I've just sort of been like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I playing this game? Which is such a horrible place to be. Anyway, let's talk about the other supports, because I think Violet has done an incredible job with the supports. So Mercy, like, Valkyrie killing blows extend the duration by 3 seconds. That's for memes. The thing I like with Mercy, though, is the fact that you can cancel Resurrection. So this is really good, because Res is super vulnerable. You go out there, you use it, and you're just like, uh-oh, either works or it doesn't. You both die, or you don't bring back the dead person. It's like, well, this is great. Being able to cancel it, though, I think is really cool. Obviously, giving you back 50% of the charge is probably a bit too much, but just let Mercy cancel. Like, Blizzard, just do it. I don't know why you don't let it do this anyway. Put it in the game. It's like, ah. Now, the other one is Moira. I really like the Moira fade change. I'm pretty sure this was on Experimental before, but I like this change. The fact that you can use fade to remove negative effects. You can use it to cleanse people in your team. So if somebody's got a Discord orb, you can run through them with fade and get rid of it. If somebody is, I don't know, frozen, you can run through them and get rid of it. It's really cool. Now, guys, I don't know whether I'm getting carried away with this, but Overwatch has been fun to play the last few days. And I am like, maybe I'm just an idiot, and anything new for Overwatch, I'm like, oh my god, it's great, it's the best thing ever. I know this is experimental. I know this is not going to go into the live game, but it's fun to play, and it's about time Overwatch has given me a reason to enjoy the bloody game. Anyway, let me know what you think about this, guys, in the comments below. Do you agree? And what changes do you want to see go to live? All right, guys, I'll catch you lovely lot on the next one. And remember, you can follow me on everything, which is at Stylosa, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram.